so hyped.
Too easy.
This is what you asked for.
Ready? Here we go.
What the hell?
Oh yeah!
Hey yo, what is up guys? It is your boy, the Luigi Reactor here, back again with another album reacts, and today we are doing an album reacts for Nightwish Imaginaerum, another donation request by good old, definitely not Meg. Meg was just throwing me a bunch of money recently, so I'm like, you know, let's just do all three of like the donation streams that Meg wanted me to go and do here, and of course, it couldn't be a Meg donation request without throwing in a Nightwish album, because if you don't know, any like Nightwish fans, they may go check out this reaction video here. Meg is also a big fellow Nightwish fan who's also been recommending me a bunch of Nightwish songs from my music recommendations, where you can come on my streams live and you can go recommend me songs. So if you guys have any other Nightwish songs you want me to go in here, then you could go come to my music recommendations and go recommend them live. And I will say, because of Meg recommending a bunch of Nightwish stuff to me from the music recommendations, there are a couple of Nightwish songs in here that I do know. I will say right off the bat, just so it may not seem like so it doesn't feel like I'm faking my reaction to or something, because no, I have heard these songs before. So yeah, the four that I've heard are Ghost River, I Want My Tears Back, Scaretale, and Last Ride of the Day. However, like I've said for the other like album reacts that I did recently, it'd still be nice, you know, to get to hear them again, get myself freshened up with them, see if I recognize it much, like do I remember it a whole lot, and was it that memorable to me, like, so yeah, I'm honestly personally excited to see what Nightwish has in store here. Last time we did an album reacts for Nightwish, it actually overall did really well. I was actually surprised at all the attention that video got there. That was actually probably one of the most popular. Well, not one of. It was definitely still my most popular donation request stream was the Near Automata OST, but this one, I like the last Nightwish like album reacts that I did, I think got like 700 views or so. So thank you to everybody who checked it out afterwards. It really meant a lot to me, and I'm curious to see how this stream will perform as well for good old Nightwish here. So yeah, I'm excited to go for this year. But of course, you want to have your own album reacts dedicated to you. It's a $10 donation request for an album reacts, and then again for a video game OST reacts. We actually just had somebody not too long ago do a $20 donation for a video game OST. They did it for the Pokemon Black and White OST, so that also interests you as well. You want to see me react to a video game OST, you can go check that out as well. And again, I cannot guarantee you that I will get to your stream immediately, but trust me, when you do the donation request, I will get to it. It might take me a little bit, I will get to it. I've done every single stream so far. I've gotten donation requests before, so definitely highly recommend that. If there's something you really want me to listen to, then I mean, of course, you can still throw me recommendations down below of stuff that you would like to hear me do. But if you genuinely want to see it like happen and like have a stream for it happen, check out the donation requests and I'll make it happen. All right. And again, huge thanks for Meg for donating for this, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And of course, make sure to go hit that like button, hit that sub button. You want to see more Nightwish album reacts, or more symphonic metal reacts, more rock reacts, and more album reacts in general. Again, the best way you can show your support is hitting that like button and hitting that sub button, guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into another full Nightwish album. So like the first one that I've listened to, by the way, was I think their newest album. I think it's called Yes. I'm totally gonna butcher pronunciation, so don't judge me too much. It's like Yesternwide. It was one of their newest ones. And I think this is also somewhat more like one of their somewhat more recent ones. It's not like one of their oldest ones. I think this one came out, if I'm correct, in 2015. I'm gonna double check my my remembering, if I'm remembering correctly. Album release date. Apparently it's a movie. Oh no. Okay, I'm glad I looked it up. It's 2011. So 2015, I think, was that. Hold on. Which album was that? It was the Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Yeah. I actually was I was recently looking at some Nightwish stuff, because something gets you some to get you curious for it, Meg. I am actually including Nightwish in my list of random rock bands that I'll be listening to during my next random rock band react. So I also probably have some other bands in there you may be interested in seeing what I think of. So yeah, I felt like Nightwish would be a cool, fun one to go throw in there. Endless Forms is from 2015. Yeah, I was confusing Endless Forms because I think I chose like two. That's why I was thinking of that one, because I chose I think 2 songs off that album to go and listen to. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though. Yeah, without further ado, let's actually go get into this here. I am not gonna say this correctly in the slightest. I am so sorry. How the frick do you say this? Taikataluvi? Takataluv? Tatakalive? The frick do you say that? What language is this? I also just realized I'm seeing Roller Coaster track in the background. I highly approve of this album cover, bro. I'm gonna hold on, let me get the next song prepared. Storytime Nightwish. Let's do that. Finish? I see. This kind of feels like an Electric Callboy kind of thing, where sometimes in some of their songs they'll sing in their like native language, but they mainly do their songs in English. Fascinating. Because Nightwish is definitely like a primarily English vocalist like band, so I don't know if I've ever heard them do Finnish in their songs before. Has there been a Nightwish song you've recommended where they've done Finnish in their songs? Taikatalvi? Yeah, I would not have said that right in the slightest. I'm guessing Taikavali is Finnish for something? No, I'm curious. What does this mean? Magic Winter, or Winter of Magic. Describing a beautiful, enchanting winter scene. You know, when I look at this album cover here, I don't think of anything that's like, oh, the winter of magic. I more think of like the magic of the carnival or something, maybe like a circus. Or the magical feeling that you get when you ride a freaking crazy roller coaster. As being a big coaster enthusiast here, bro, I see that roller coaster track. I approve. Yeah, I gotta... It's very interesting, like, a lot of bands, it feels like they always have to, like, give, like, this grand or, like, a very interesting or unique introduction to their album before they start doing, like, a bunch of their vocal songs. But they gotta have that one instrumental track. That's a no rank, by the way. Yeah, kind of forgettable. Alright, I think we're really getting into it now. Oh yeah, baby, it's Nightwish time. Alright, here we go. I recommended a while back. Let's see. I don't remember that very well. My favorite Nightwish album went their second singer. Yeah, because I also looked up and I'm like, this is not for dancing. They're going hard on the Peter Pan. That's hilarious. Someone likes Peter Pan, I can tell. Hearing the lyrics Peter Pan in a song, the only thing I can remind myself of is Royal Republic of Weekend Man. Who the hell is Peter Pan? I am the Weekend Man of the Never Never Land. Both songs do that, and that's kind of crazy. Did not think I'd be making a Royal Republic connection. I like the rhyming that they do, like Imaginaerum, Emporium. Gotta love some good old rhyming in songs. I kind of like it's not like incredibly like fast-paced singing, but I love like the flow of like how they're like singing through the like the lyrics, so that's fun. Apparently the lyrics is I'm not even gonna say that right at all. Tornus Hopenpain is an avid Disney fan. Okay. That makes sense, especially with all the Disney analogies we're getting here. I was like, the lyricist is like, I must write a song in relation to Peter Pan, because that's like one of my favorite Disney movies. One of all these like songs have a secret to like Disney message, like Disney references in them, bro. That'd be kind of funny. Whoa. We're getting some big tambourines now. Ooh. I think that's a tambourine. Like those big deep percussion sounds. Yeah, this is about what I expect of Nightwish. This is the good old Nightwish I know very well. Gotta get that choir, some like brass, some guitars in there. Like, come on, man. Bring that choir in. I have the feeling I'm gonna get another person going in my comment section telling me like, oh, the choir that they go and work with for these songs here. But I saw a number, like I got like an essay-long comment of like someone like telling me everything about Nightwish, and I'm like, okay, I did not need this per se, but cool that you're that big of a Nightwish fan and they want to put an essay in my freaking comment section. Silent Duck as one of Nightwish's favorite characters. This is a pretty good like introductory like track. I like it. Hey, 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 yeah, bring it. It's got such a fun flow to it, like in the chorus. I'm loving that flow. Oh, this is like one of their really popular songs. 10 million views, wow. Forget that actually Nightwish was a pretty popular band. Yeah, I'm definitely throwing this in here. So, for anybody who's new here, you don't know how my ranking system works, Spectacular is like, that was really pretty good. I dig it. I like it. Good listen. Masterpiece is like, I immediately like that. That was fantastic. And then Perfection is like, this is one of the greatest things I've ever heard. And I'm gonna call that one a Spectacular. That was a really solid Spectacular song. Alright, I do know this one, but it'd be nice to give it a listen again. I think it's been a while since I've heard this song, so man, it'd be nice to get the refresher on it. Popular is this one? Definitely not as popular as Storytime. I can see why Storytime is popular. That was honestly a really fun song. Ooh. Ugh. This is nasty. That part there kind of reminded me of, I think it's the Pretty Reckless. I think that's the band name. Kind of gave Pretty Reckless vibes there. That was cool. So who's the guy who's sounding like a a gremlin, kind of. But not a bad gremlin, though. This is kind of fun. You know, also when I think of the name Ghost River, it doesn't help that I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie recently. Because there's like this whole little like riverbank thing that these like characters keep dying in, and like, bro. So much fun. Marco? Okay, gotcha. He seems to be credited, I see down there that he credited as one of the songwriters. They got like 4 songwriters for Nightwish songs. Wooden Band 2000. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you're a band that's been along as long as Nightwish, as I imagine, and a lot of changes over the years with band members. The fact that like the band's still going very strong with like all the different singers that they're getting through is pretty impressive. Wow. I actually really like this part. This part's fun. What did I get this song before? Let's see. Give it Masterpiece. You know, I can respect that opinion. I can see where the masterpiece is coming from, especially with this part here. This part's really fun. Ooh. Yeah. So wait, when did this song get ranked? Hold on, I need to check that again. Music recognitions 69, the Hype Edition. Not insanely long ago, but probably about a year ago. I guess it's been a while since I've heard this. Yeah, as it seems like the more and more I keep listening to music, I seem to find myself liking more heavier music nowadays. So I like it that this song is like has a more heavier tone to it. So I like to really appreciate that. And honestly, the children are not too bad in this song. Normally I don't like children singing all that much, but this actually is fine. Because there's not a whole lot of it. Like just a little bit of children singing is fine. The children singing there kind of reminded me of like how Electric Callboy Reverie ends. Hey. Yeah. I love these grunchy riffs with the freaking brass in the back. Like, ooh, yes. I love the style of Nightwish, like when they go like a bit heavier. It's so good. Which playlist is this in? P15? No, I'll throw this in the hype playlist, sure. That's pretty hype, honestly. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. Hype it up! We getting some epic symphonic metal in here, yo! Alright, come on. Alright, this one I don't know. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Here's some juicy. Wow, there's not much lyrics in this song. This is gonna be another ballad. I'm already sensing a potential ballad forming here. Racist to defeat so well, which is a musical based on Scrooge McDuck. That's something. I guess Dubro really does like Donald Duck, huh? It's a jazz number. Interesting. I didn't know Nightwish can go jazz. That's crazy, bro. This feels like one of those like 1980s like jazz songs, bro. Or even that like one little like part in like Herald of Darkness where it just goes jazz. Gotta You really want to listen to a Scrooge McDuck tribute solo album? Not sure if I want to listen to that. And if you donate for it, I'll still listen to it, but I feel like that'd be such a weird donation request. I can already tell this is probably be one of my least favorite songs off this album. This is not really the Nightwish I like a whole lot. This is a jazz ballad, bro. It's actually kind of a crazy lyric there. Like, only the weak are not lonely. Cause yeah, I mean, a lot of us in this life are weak, but like we still have a lot of people around us that like care for us and we like to have around us. But like you feel like with like more like those like popular people out there, it's like yeah, they may have a lot of fans, but like they still kind of feel like that loneliness though, because there's just too many people that they like, and they don't have like those genuinely like good friends that they care about. I like it. Good lyric writing. Yeah, I might not like the song, but I can appreciate the lyrics of these. This is definitely some slow love, ain't that for certain? My goodness. This song is putting me to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep yet. It's only 5:07. I got plenty more to do today. I ain't going to sleep this early. Yeah, this is so different. I did not know Nightwish had something like this. Going into this, I thought we were gonna mainly have songs like Storytime and Ghost River, or Last Ride of the Day, or even like Scare Tale. But nah, bro, what the frick is this? I appreciate this is like this is pretty chill. At least it'll kind of give me like the calm before like the crazy storm of crazy orchestra and guitars, bro. The calm before all the guitars and orchestra, where they start going nuts. And as much as this may not be for me, I could appreciate that one, lyrically wise. Like, there's not much, but some of those lyrics hit pretty deep. And it's pretty beautiful. It's got like a cool execution, but it's just not personally for me. I don't want you wondering over this. Also, I feel like this song could have been shortened down to at least, like, I think this song could have been shortened down to like 3 to 4 minutes, not like almost 6 minutes. I was like looking, how much time do we have left of this song? Like, we still have 1.5 minutes. What? Really going harder on the instrumentation here. Wow. It's kind of one of those like slow but like impactful like parts. I can honestly imagine something like this like playing at like a very like important like parlay like in a movie. It's like where you have to choose this person or this person. It's a really hard decision. Your mind's getting all frazzled and you don't know what to do. And you decide to go for this person, and then you see the other person that you loved and love dearly go die, and then and now you're gonna live all that trauma in your life. Whoa, crazy. Why is there a clock ticking sound, bro? This is not It's Pizza Time, bro. Beep 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 beep. Anytime I hear clock ticking sound, my mind immediately goes to It's Pizza Time, bro. Time to get funky. Bam, 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 bam. I think I really like the next one here. I want my tears back. This is a really good Nightwish song. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely know this one. Again, those bagpipes, I think, in the background. Cool bagpipes. Hey, can we get some bagpipes hype in the chat, bro? If I'm getting the instrument wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty confident it's bagpipes. Hey. Freaking my keyboard opinion. Hey, more Disney calls. There are more Disney references. They're referencing Alice now. I love the Marco parts. The Marco parts are fun. Yeah, this is a fun one, dude. This is definitely one of the better Nightwish songs, bro. This has got to be like one of their like more iconic ones. Yeah, it's got 5.2 million views, so even Nightwish fans agree this is definitely one of the better Nightwish songs. I'll bring it back. Magical piano, guys. Put magical piano in the chat. Magical piano time. You know what, funnily enough, like the fact that they're talking about like, I feel like they're definitely referencing Alice in Wonderland here. I have never actually seen Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why. It's one of those like old Disney movies I've never seen. Shockingly enough. Hey. Keep going. I want my tears back. I've had no choice. That's honestly the same case for me too. It's like I've just not ever been interested in checking it out. 100%. I think it seems like Disney's all that interested in it too, because actually like at the Disney parks too, they all Alice in Wonderland gets is like a freaking teacup ride, bro. Guitar and bagpipe solo! I actually kind of forgot there was a bagpipe and guitar solo. What did I give this? I'm curious. Well, let's find out. What did I give this? Masterpiece? Yep, that makes sense. This is definitely a masterpiece song. Dude, this bagpipe and guitar solo is awesome. This might be the best part of the song. I've not seen any bagpipes hype at all in this chat. Come on, guys, you're failing me. Bagpipe hype! Yeah, that's definitely the best part of the song right there. Hey. Well, you can just type bagpipe hype in the chat. Just because there's no bagpipe emoji doesn't mean you can't type bagpipe hype in the chat. Yeah, that's a really good one. I love that one. That was great. Here's yet another one I know. Meg recommended this for the Halloween theme I did for music recommendations one time. This would be a fun one to go through again. Yeah, after this one though, there are gonna be 4 songs in a row I do not know, so that'd be fun. We're gonna get a bunch of new ones. It's got one crazy introduction, alright. Maybe someone in the comments, since I didn't get anybody in the live chat to give me bagpipe hype. Can someone in the comments please give me some bagpipe hype, bro? Because I want my tears back. Totally deserves the bagpipe hype. This feels like I'm at Fred Murray's Edward Murray's factory, bro. I don't know why. I'm transported back in time to Edward Murray's facility, bro. That's crazy. People are gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm like, "You're not a FNAF fan, obviously, if you have no idea what I'm talking about." What does FNAF mean? Five Nights at Freddy's. Definitely got a pretty cool introduction for a Nightwish song, that's for certain. I love the fact that, like, with a name like Scared Tale, like, I'm glad that they really went like the more darker, like, sinister kind of sound here. It definitely works for the song very well. And the fact too, like, we haven't even gotten to vocals yet. Like, it's just the whole, like, 2.5 minute long, like, introduction. Like, that's crazy. This definitely kind of reminds me of, like, No More Sorrow by Linkin Park in that aspect, like, where it's just, they don't go as long. Linkin Park doesn't go as long, but, like, they spend, like, a whole 1.5 minutes, like, doing, like, an instrumental introduction before they finally get into the singing. How long did that take? It took them, yeah, about 2.5 minutes to finally get into the singing. We at TikTok clock now. Mario Kart. You'd be a dead man if you fall off those ticking clocks, bro. Why would I want my bride to cook and eat me, bro? That's messed up, bro. She ain't my bride. She's the devil, bro. Frick off out of here. Or we're setting fire to the family farm. That's crazy. I'm realizing now, like, listening to the song again, these lyrics are kind of crazy. Like, what the hell are they singing about? My bride is gonna learn me to cook and eat me. We're apparently setting fire to our farm, and we're the squealing pigs who are getting burned alive. Oh, and we're swimming in snake poison, apparently. What is happening? I think out of any Nightwish song, like, this song has, like, the most, like, demented lyrics ever. And then we turn to Ailstorm here, apparently. Not Hailstorm, Ailstorm. Pirate rock, apparently. Yar har har. La 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 la. The lyrics are not hoo ha, it's la 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 la. It's supposed to be circus theme. This part, the vocals give me more pirate themes than circus themes. Unless if we're talking about maybe like, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. It's a Helluva Boss character. Oh, Fizz. The voice kind of sounds like Fizz in a way. Well, the music sounds like a circus theme. The singing, on the other hand, I don't think so. Who's Fizz? Not the Fizz we know on the channel. Fizz is a Helluva Boss character. Fizzarali, full name. So you don't get it confused. Yeah, this song is whack, bro. But like the fact that it's so whack, but that it still works, is kind of crazy. And the fact that like they make it like sound semi-creepy, but still give it that Nightwish touch of these crazy brass and like ripping like heavy guitars. Even like the singer, you can tell she's having fun with this one. I don't like the laughing harpies thing, nah, bro. Does it now? Oh no, bro. Don't ever trust that child in the corner. It's gonna transform into some crazy dragon blood dripping weirdo from ReZero in season 3. Where the frick that crazy dragon lady girl's name is? Nah, bro. Don't go to that child in the corner. It's a scam, bro. You'll definitely be in that kingdom of cinders if you follow that child, bro. I put this in the Halloween playlist, right? I did not, actually. Well, probably I didn't add this specific video of it. Well, now it's in. I wouldn't necessarily call this hype. Well, hold on. Now I want to check something. Frick. Scared Tale. I don't know which one I listened to. I think it's this one. Oh, come on. I'm on the wrong channel. Alright, we got an instrumental track now. What we got? Okay, I actually did put this in. I actually put it in my hype playlist. You know what? Fair. I can't judge myself for that. It is kind of hype. It's like that creepy hype, bro. I'm gonna move this then since I have a different Scare Tale video in there. I had to check that in the background really quick. I'm gonna get turned loose the mermaids ready. Jeez, I wonder what they're gonna talk about in this song, guys. Gee, I wonder. I have no idea. Not obvious at all. I like this instrumental more than the first one. Seeing this name like reminds me of like a musical piece that my sister played in band that literally had this exact same title. It actually kind of has a similar feel, ironically. I forget who the composer is, but I know my sister did play a track called However You Say That. I'm not even gonna try. No, this is actually pretty good. I'll give this a playlist ad, sure. This is actually pretty good. Just like, hey, just give us a second to show us how cool our freaking symphony orchestra could be. Arabesque? Right, yeah. Arabesque. Got it. I'm telling you guys, I'll say it over and over again, I hate how annoying the English pronunciation is. Because apparently the end of it's besk. Shouldn't it be B-E-S-K instead of Q-U-E? I'm like, what the heck, bro? I get K is like how it's like said like in Spanish, bro, but like, come on, bro. This is dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna say no rank on that one, but that actually was a... For an instrumental track, that actually was fairly good. Alright, now we got a new vocal one. This feels like something that would like play like when you're at the open seas and you just have a beautiful starry night.
Oh, how beautiful it used to be, just you and me, far beyond the sea. The water scarce in motion, quivering as steel. At the end of the river, the sundown beams, all the relics of a life long lived. Here, weary traveler, rest your one, sleep the journey from your eyes.
Can we not say lyrics like "Here, weary traveler, rest your one and sleep the journey from your eyes"? Because now I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm literally gonna do exactly what the song says. This feels like my freaking lullaby to go to sleep today. Nah, bro.
Good journey,
This is like one of those songs like a Disney mother would sing to go get their child to fall asleep. But when like that happens to any like mother in real life, their child would just want to hear more of their song and not be able to fall asleep, you know, because that's how it goes. But if it's a Disney thing, then their child would be able to fall asleep, bro. This is how it goes.
Beauty and spyglass on an old man's porch. The mermaids you turned loose.
I feel like at a Disney movie, they'd be like the song would be much more condensed down, but they're like the album version would like have like the full thing though, like what the movie didn't have. I could see that. The song definitely has repetitive lyrics. I can sense that more parts are gonna build up though, so the instrumentation will keep changing like that. This is like a slow... You know, I'm kind of getting like, there's like that one Caleb Hiles thing that he did that was called like the Wellerman like collab. I'm kind of getting vibes off of that right now, but it's like a more slowed down version of it. I didn't steal that from another disappointing metal. Can't get away from Disney vibes. It's real. It's true. I've been making those constant like Disney like connections like any like these symphonic metal reaction stuff that I keep doing. Voice is really beautiful in this song. Like she's got a gorgeous voice in this, I have to say. Gorgeous, bro. Beautiful, majestic, fabulous. And I gotta say too, like lyrically wise, I'm actually now understanding what they're saying. It's like get to the river, it's like the sundown. I feel like the sundown like beam shines and basically kind of like referring to heaven in a way. And all the relics of like a life one live, so like all like the memories of like the life that you lived, like a good long life, and now you're finally at your end and you'll like rest your one, or just rest now, like, and pass away and sleep the journey away in your eyes, as they say. So basically, they're just singing about like, hey, at the end of your like life here, you happy that most likely will be going to heaven and get a nice long life, and now you can finally rest. All that being said, that's a no rank for me. It's not my type of song. Sorry. I don't feel like I'd find myself listening to that song again. I was like actually doing my damnest to not fall asleep because that song was getting too good and making me tired. Damn you, Nightwish. Can we get more exciting stuff? I want to have energy. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff later today. Ugh. I need the energy for it. Like watching some anime. Priorities, man. Oh yes, come on. We ain't resting, calm here. I went to die at a seaside hotel as the first lyrics I see. That's interesting. Why a seaside hotel out of all things? That's like so damn random. Wow. Starting Marco, okay. Fascinating. So it has like a perspective of where it's like more grungy and like a little bit like hardcore, but then they tone it back down and like more like representing the name of the song, Rest Calm. Interesting execution. But yeah, it's like they tone it down for the chorus, but as you can see now they're picking it back up and giving us like this more like heavier side of the music. Very fascinating execution. And the fact that Marco's also doing the verses, and what's the name of the main singer? I'm forgetting again. I'm not like a big Nightwish fan, you gotta forgive me guys. I don't know all the frickin' singers' names. I'm learning, guys. Trust. Ooh, I got spaghetti. After this stream, I'm gonna be getting sweet. Mom texted me. I like the fact that like the next time they did the chorus, they're actually carrying over like some of the stuff in the verse. Oh wait, never mind. They're not in the chorus yet. Never mind. I scratched what I said. What I was about to say. Ignore what I was about to say. It's not important anymore. Annette? Ozone? Is that how you say that right? Annette? Nightwish fans start storming me. How dare you say your name wrong? I'm so trying to like. My thoughts are mixed on this one right now. It's not a bad song so far, but it's definitely not one of their better ones. That's what I'll say right now. Yeah, it seems like Nightwish fans agree. This one doesn't even have like millions. It's not even in the millions. Ozone. Okay, Ozone. I like it though. Of course you do. Oh no! The children! No! Oh my gosh. Yeesh! What's up another song with repetitive lyrics? Do we really need to say the same lyrics? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times? What? do not need to say the same lyrics 8 times, bro. We're not even an hour in and YouTube's already like, hey, we detected audio vlogging to somebody else. Well, of course you are, YouTube. Shut up. Leave me alone. YouTube, can you please not block my stream? We have like 4 more songs to go through. Hashtag ScrewTube. Yeah, I don't think they need to say the same lyrics like 8 times. Maybe you could at least have it at 4 times. That's all like the max I would go. Even though this symphonic, like the orchestra here is freaking gorgeous. And I feel like you're kind of hearing like Annette, and you can hear Marco in there, and maybe some of the children in the background a little bit. Like a choir kind of has sound. That's cool. So, resting in a dream, smiling back at me, the faces of the past keep calling me to come back home. Little memory resting home. So there's like memories that's like resting all of her, and there are like some like parts of those memories that want to like that are calling her back and wanting to come back in her life. And I guess the caress her or whatever, I don't freaking know. And but they also want to, you know, they want to be with her again, but also, you know, like rest of her again. Fascinating. Part of me is like thinking like, do I give this a playlist ad or do I not? Why not? I'm gonna say no rank on this one though. I don't think there was enough there for me personally to want to go and rank it, but not a bad song. No, it's not one of my personal favorite Nightwish ones. And honestly, I felt like this song could have been done in probably like 4 or 5 minutes instead of 7 minutes. All right, the crow, the owl, and the dove. Is that the Cedar Singer? Why did he sound like the Cedar Singer? Why did Marco sound like whatever the name of the Cedar Singer is? He's kind of singing like the Cedar Singer does a little bit. Sean Morgan? Yeah, that guy. I'm not very good with band names, as you could tell. There's so many freaking bands out there, man. It's hard to remember all the freaking singers' names, bro. I only really remember a lot of like the band name, like the lead singers' names of bands that I like are some of my favorite all-time bands. For some reason, I feel like some of these lyrics are like contradictory to each other. I don't know why. Cause like, especially with like the lyrics like wisdom nor pride, give innocence instead. It's like, well, like pride I kind of understand, but like, you know, sometimes it's good to get a good like kick of like wisdom in your life, bro. So sometimes you need that good wisdom in your life. Someone will go give you that wisdom and knowledge, bro. Innocence is important too. Like, don't give me love, I've had my share, nor beauty nor rest, just give me the truth instead. Someone's like, hey, this person here, nah, I don't want your love. I want just some rest, bro. Just give me some rest, bruh. This one about a year ago. Oh, you did recommend this one? I don't remember you recommending this one, but okay. I'll believe you then. I guess since I don't remember it, that didn't leave much of an impression on me. Yeah, so far from what I'm listening to, it's like I think I'm really coming to realize like the type of Nightwish that I really like. I definitely like more their like where they really go like hardcore, like with their instrumentation and give some pretty banging singing. Like these more slowed down, like slower paced songs. I'm not really like finding myself gravitating to them much of my but it's not like they're necessarily bad. It's just compared to some of like the better Nightwish songs like Last Ride of the Day or the Ocean or like Strange Islands or like Alpenglow. What are some other great ones? I'm blanking. Frick. But yeah, they're definitely like I feel like the more like upbeat ones like are like a little bit more crazier instrumentation, and I find myself gravitating to those more. So yeah, this is also another no rank, and I'm confident I'm gonna say it. There's not a playlist set for me. Oh, Noise. Noise is like one of my favorite Nightwish songs. That one's great. I mean, like Ever's Dream is fantastic. It lasted a while. It's like yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Banger song approaching. This is the last one of this album I do know. This style of Nightwish is my favorite. I like this style. Yeah, 9.2 million views. Yeah, this is definitely one of their popular songs. I like kind of like the whispering vocals like she's kind of doing here. Like that's fun. Hey. Yeah. The beat of this ride ahead, such an incredible high. That's how I feel when I ride roller coasters, man. Like it's so beautiful, the airtime, the ladder rolls. The speed, the sensation of the wind in my face, it's beautiful. Dead boy. We're back from the dead. We are young, we are strong, we will rise, cause I'm back from the dead tonight. Oh, punchy guitar solo, yeah! Like the choir is such a cool like aspect in the background that just makes this song stand out. Some good rhythmic guitars, some good orchestra, and good choir. Like, come on, bro, this is what you need in a Nightwish song. I also like Once Upon a Night We'll Walk Into the Carnival of Life. Like, it's hard to light a candle, easy to curse the dark, and instead, like, it's easy for us to fall into the darkness. Like, it's sometimes hard to find that light. Like I was just saying, the light of like of a candle. The key change at the end here, like, woo! I think I did, yeah. I think this is a definition of like, wasn't this like one of the early on Nightwish songs you recommended me? Yeah, this is Music Regulation 54. Yeah, honestly, I'd be willing to upgrade my ranking on this one too. I'll say masterpiece for this one. That time I slap some text on the screen again. Felt too long. Where I got you. Yeah, that is a banger song right there. That is definitely one of Nightwish's best. That is fantastic. 13.5 minutes? You're lying. What? There's no way, bro. You're lying to me. No, I don't believe it. You're lying. It's over. This is a lie. I'm dreaming. 13.5 minutes. You're lying. Nah. This is such a lie. I've never seen a bigger lie of my life. Okay, actually, I do have this in my playlist already. A different video that I used for it. Alright, so it's masterpiece. So I gotta update that. I think I forgot to earlier that this attack is nearly 2 for me. I might not know. Probably can find that actually. 156. Is that 156? Ah. 159. Looks like I need to get rid of more. That's unfortunate. Well, that's what the doc says. That's what the doc says. Also, I forgot to look at the lyrics. Frick! Whoa. Okay, we're getting more of crazy choir again. Probably have to double check the doc to make sure I have the right numbers. I'll do that later. Let's focus on the song. This is actually pretty dang good so far. But I'm curious, how the hell are they gonna make this 13.5 minutes? Like what? This is gonna fascinate me. How are we getting this to be 13.5 minutes? What are we gonna do in this epic here? The Princess and a Panther on my side. I wonder what that's a reference to. That has to be a reference to something. Probably another Disney reference. These people like Disney a lot, apparently. You know, the choir parts kind of remind me of One Wing Angel Final Fantasy. liking what they're bringing so far. Like they're powering for this song right now, but again, we are only like 3.5 minutes. We still got like 10 minutes to go. What are we gonna do in these 10 minutes? Come on, YouTube. You can last 2 more songs. I kind of hate the fact this is 13.5 minutes long because YouTube is, for these longer songs, it's going to have a more likely possibility of actually blocking. If that happens, then unfortunately, you're not going to hear audio from the song for the rest of the reaction. Which that'd be unfortunate. We'll see how long YouTube lasts. If it blocks it, then it blocks it. Not much I can do about that. I'm not going into a part 2. Okay, so now we're kind of changing it up from like what we got in the beginning. This is like they're focusing hard on the guitars and the drums in these parts here. Like, this is cool. Ooh, getting the piano and brass in now. Okay. Okay, where are we in the song? I think I completely lost track where we are. Piano black. Oh, we were like up here. I thought we were down low. But like, I forget the fact that like the pace of the song is like slowed down. Oh, I'm trying to think what this part reminds me of. You know what? Actually, I have a fun connection for you, for the person who donated. This kind of reminds me of like, I think it's Hurricane by Metal Guitar Stuff. I think that riff feels very familiar to one of those Metal Guitar Stuff tracks you recommended me. Yeah, bro, they're bringing the Sephiroth choir in, bro. Prove me wrong, man. Or also kind of like, you know what? Also, that also reminds me like that guitar riff there that we were getting. It kind of reminds me like, I think it's called "Welcome to the Chaos" by Fame on Fire. I've not recommended that song yet, but I definitely gotta recommend some Fame on Fire. Fame on Fire's got some good stuff. I got to see them live recently.
I see a simple youngster by a busy street.
Oh, narrating time.
His shaking hand, trying to smile.
Oh no, not the poor.
Infinitely.
Oh no, the poor
Nobody
people.
notices.
You know, one of my things like I hate seeing like when I go out driving. It's like when you go in those towns and you have those people that hold up the freaking cardboard signs to like saying that they don't have a home and all that. It's like.
It's half
It's like I feel really bad for those people. There's not much I can really do like to go and like, help them, but I always feel like bad when I see
a
people
beaten
like that.
dog
It's like
punching
you gotta really like wonder like what happened in their life to have them like to get to this point. It's like so sad.
I wish I had my leg to spare. A mother visits her son. Smiles.
Oh, we're getting a whole narrating dialogue part here. What, did this turn into like an audio book all of a sudden?
Elevator with me, all dressed up fancy, a green butterfly on her neck, terribly sweet perfume deafens.
What is this, Echidna from ReZero?
She's going to dinner alone.
I mean, she doesn't have a green butterfly on her neck. She has a green butterfly in her white hair.
I see a model's face on a brick wall, A statue of porcelain perfection beside a violent city kill.
Bro, this literally started turning into like a freaking
City
story,
that
like a
worships
storytelling
flesh.
audio, like freaking book. I'm not an Audible, right? No, definitely not. Well, that was interesting.
The first thing I ever heard was a wandering
Oh, now
man
we're getting
telling
in
his
it now.
story. It was you, the grass under my bare feet, the campfire in the dead of the night, the heavenly black of sky and sea.
Wow, they're being so sophisticated right
It
now.
was
My God.
us, roaming the rainy road.
You know, like it's kind of funny. Sometimes, like in like the freaking car, my mom would listen to like these like audiobook stuff,
Every morn.
and like this totally feels like I'm listening to like one of those like story like audiobook things that like my mom would play in the car sometimes when we're driving out to places.
Painted island, clad in nothing.
Well, I will say this is definitely my least favorite part in the song because I mean, it's got like some beautiful music in the background, but it's like I want actually like singing, not just narrating, bro.
We are swinging in the breath of nature.
You know, this kind of reminds me of "Looking for Angels" by Skillet.
Silence the heavens.
Cause like the in-between verses, like of that song, are more just kind of like talking,
I
not really
want to
like
travel
singing.
where
But
life
then
travels,
they go back when they
following
go
its
back, then they start
permanent
to sing
lead.
again.
Where the air tastes like snow music, where grass smells like fresh-born Eden. I would pass no man, no stranger, no tragedy or rapture. I would bathe in a world of sensation, love, goodness, and simplicity.
While violated and imprisoned by technology.
Don't be whispering to me like that, nah,
The
bro.
thought of my family's graves was the only
They're still going.
to experience true love.
I see why this is a 13.5-minute song now, because they decided to have a whole 5-minute like monologue here, dude. I do like that like line we just got there, like if I want to travel where light leads, all it like where the air tastes like snow music, grass smells like fresh born Eden.
Under the fields.
It's like I like that whole message. Like, yeah, I want to like explore the world and live my life, you know, to the fullest.
Beggar.
I want to get all those like cool sensations, like that life could go on for you.
I am
The good, maybe even the bad, you know.
all of them already.
Well, they're using the left and right speakers, all right. Who am I to judge the priest beggar or dang, we got horror in there again. All different wonder.
Dear child,
And you are all in already. That's
go
crazy,
play,
bro.
forget every
They're calling someone a freaking beggar
There's
or her
no
politician
fear
wrong to do it.
between.
That kind of sounds like a lot of politicians, all right.
Is there a reed inside this snowflake?
A child asked me.
What's the color of our lullaby?
Color of a lullaby.
I've never been.
A lullaby, not a color.
Touched the truth.
Stupid children.
Instead, I touched its silver lining.
I guess it's the silver color, I guess. Great.
Death is the winner in any war.
I did not know a Nightwish album had a...
religion.
Bro, how long has this been going on for?
For ideology, for faith,
It's not even a song anymore.
for another man. Yes.
I will say, I like the first 4 minutes of the song. The rest of the song is kind of crap.
Ink idle without a poem.
There's barely any instrumentation
All
in
the
the
world
background.
did
It's just
without
green.
stories.
Without love and some beauty.
Man, I'm sure whatever
Careless,
lyrics they're writing here are pretty
realism,
personal to them,
coarse
and it's
souls.
definitely
Ever seen the Lord
it
smile?
makes it skippable.
All
Yeah.
the care for the world
This is
made beautiful a
probably
sad
my least
man.
favorite song. I think
Why do we
my
still carry a
I think I
device
found
of
my new
torture
least
around
favorite
our
song.
necks?
I thought it was
Oh,
Slow
how
Love
rotten
Slow,
your
but now we had a
pre-apocalypse
song where it's
is.
just
All
monologuing
you
for
Bible black fools
yeah.
living
How
on the
I'm actually
nightmare
curious to look
ground.
back at it. How long did the monologuing go on for?
I see
I'm
all
genuinely
those
curious.
empty cradles and wonder if man will ever change.
You know, there's not
I,
even any
too,
music anymore. It's just
wish to
just
be a
them
decent
talking.
man boy. But
Like,
all
what
I
the
am
heck?
is smoke
The live
and
version with just the
mirrors.
first half. Yeah.
Still,
That's probably way better than whatever this
Might be
is.
deserved.
I imagine if they actually did like the whole
There
monologuing part
forever
live. Like I think
remains
people would be like falling
that
asleep
change from G
in the crowd,
to
bro.
E minor.
What did he say? And there forever change the change from G to E minor. What is that? Is that what they're doing in this next song? They're going to E minor now. Ay ay ay, in his floor. Oh, cool. Wait, hold on. I want to find out really quick. How long did that monologue last? Wait, no. Give me a sec. That monologue went on for a long time. I think it started around here.
I see a slow, simple youngster.
Yeah. Dude, the monologue went on for 6.5 minutes? What? Well, that's... Wow. Decided to ruin the song for like 6.5 minutes. Well, that's a definite no rank. If the song was, yeah, definitely like, just, have your whole monologue part, like maybe like in an Audible series, maybe or something like that. That'd be great. I'm sure for those kind of people they would like it. But for me, like listening to like a song here, we just need to cut out that last part there, and we'll keep in like the first like 6 minutes of the song, bro. There's 6.5 minutes of talking. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm actually curious if anybody. I'm sure. I'm actually curious if anybody in the comments in this video afterwards tells me that they actually like the whole monologue part. I'm sorry I wasn't really like digesting what they were saying too much, because I think I was more annoyed about the fact that the song turned into a freaking monologue. And I'm like, this is not what I want to listen to. I want to listen to a genuinely like nice song here, not listen to freaking Audible, bro. Like, nah, that's not what I want. So like I was actually like so annoyed by it, I barely was actually paying attention to what I was what the lyrics were, but I'm sure the lyrics like are meaningful in some way, like to the band and maybe like the singers in some way, but I know this may sound harsh, but I just don't care. It's like I would care more if it was actually a genuine song, but since it's not, song decided to turn into a freaking Audible book. And maybe it ruined it for me, so that's a definite no rank. That's my least favorite of the album because of that. Damn, bro. Unfortunate. Next. And final. Come on. End this off with a banger, bro. We need some redemption in here. Come on, if you name your song after the album, bro, it's gotta be good. Don't let me down. Wait, is this just an instrumental track? Oh, it's an instrumental. Oh, okay. Well, it's 6.5 minutes of instrumental. Okay. So the real last song in this album, I would say, is "Last Ride of the Day." Huh? If that was the ending song of the album, that'd be sick. Album is definitely like I think I will say like I think I liked one of their newest albums better, like the Yesterwind one. I think I like that one much more than this album here. Because funnily enough, like the ones that you didn't recommend to me for this stream, I didn't really like a whole lot of those except for Storytale. Storytale is great. Most of the rest of the songs in this album, aside from like the big banger hits, are just alright. Because Slow Love Slow, I didn't really care for that one that much. Arabesque is kind of forgettable. Turn Loose the Mermaids is just okay. Rest Column is pretty solid, but like not fantastic. The Crow, the album, the dub is just okay. And the Song of Myself I just hated because of like the huge monologue part at the end. But Last Ride of the Day, which is one, but the ones that you did recommend to me beforehand, though. Last Ride of the Day, fantastic. I Want My Tears Back, fantastic. Scare Tale is weird but great. And Ghost River is just a cool, like, crunchy, heavy, like, horror side of Nightwish. kind of story time music. Sorry, I didn't like the other two. No, it's fine. That's honestly like the fascinating thing though about like when you're like listening to bands' albums is you just don't know like what to expect. They have because like bands over time in their albums like they will change their sounds and try different and unique things. But something I've noticed about Nightwish and a lot of their albums is that they like I think where they really shine is where they go a lot heavier like in their songs. But the songs to me that don't shine as much is when they slow it down. Those songs I'm just not really as big of a fan of, I'm realizing. So if there's like another, like, so if anybody has suggestions for like a Nightwish album that more has a lot of the more heavier, more fun, like big orchestrated like side of the band, that's kind of more what I'm like looking for. So they got really fun instrument parts, some really fun vocal parts, just fun, grooving rock symphonic metal stuff, you know. It's kind of my more cup of tea, not like the ones where it's more chill, or especially when they cite the monologue. Don't put those songs anywhere near to me. Alright, I'll be looking forward to it. But again, this is not like a terrible album by any means, no. It's still a solid album. Because again, like, it's not like they're like all the songs are bad in it. It's just definitely, I think, compared to some of like the other albums, there's not as many in this one that hits for me personally. Also, if anybody's curious of what I think about this instrumental track here, this is nice. I like the fact that it feels like they're implementing like elements of the instrumentation that you heard throughout most of the songs. Because we just had the bagpipes part, which I think we got in. I think bagpipes was I Want My Tears Back. So they're getting all those like cool elements of the instrumentations that you've gotten throughout each of the songs in the album, which I can appreciate. That's kind of cool. As much as I'm not like the biggest fan of like ending an album with an instrumental, I do appreciate the fact that it feels like they're like wrapping up the album kind of nicely, like giving you like the little motifs like throughout, like the little elements of what you heard like throughout each of the songs on the album, which is really nice. I can appreciate that. Would I find myself probably like listening to this again? Probably not. I think this is another no rank for me. But this is nice sounding, I will say. They did a very nice job here working with whatever symphonic orchestra that they did with it for this. So wow, actually thinking about it. You did not give any new rankings for this album here, did you? As I said, no rank. I updated that for you. I guess I'll label this as. Well, yeah, that was the one I updated. No rank, no count. Wait, so is the only new one you got was Storytime? And also if you count the updated to Masterpiece. I think the only new one you got was Storytime. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's overall a nice, beautiful end to the album. Would it be something I listen to again? No. Not really incredibly my type of thing, but yeah. Yeah, I think the sad fact of this album is the fact that you just didn't really have a whole lot of... Because, like, the ones that you've already played for me were definitely, like, the good songs off the album, and most of the rest of the album, like, that I haven't listened to yet, like... Again, there were some good tracks in there, like the Rest Calm one. Like, that was a solid track, but I don't think it was to the level of, like, a ranking. Storytime was really only that one new one, I guess, I listened to that I'm like, hey, this is actually a pretty solid new song. Dang. I'm actually kind of disappointed for you. I honestly thought it's kind of crazy the fact that Sony to Arctica and Edenbridge did much better than Nightwish, because I feel like I like a lot more Nightwish compared to Edenbridge and Sony to Arctica. So it's kind of crazy that those two bands actually did way better today out of the free album reacts that you did for me, Meg. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, what? Well, yeah. So I definitely, I'm sure, like, if this video decides to catch the attention of a bunch of Nightwish fans, which honestly I have a feeling that I might, I feel like they're gonna find my opinions And again, this is coming from someone whose favorite bands are like Linkin Park or Electric Callboy, Skillet, or even underrated ones like Roll Republic and Bad Flower. So like symphonic metal is not really like a genre of music I check out a lot. Like the only times I've really like gone out of my way to go and check it out is mainly when like people like Meg come on my music recommendation streams and recommends it to me, or like the fact that again in this stream here, this was a whole donation request stream here. So but again, it's not that I don't hate symphonic metal. Like again, like I love Storytime, Ghost River, I Want My Tears Back, Scare Tale, somewhat like Rest Calm, and then Last Ride of the Day. Like those are all fantastic songs off this album here. So again, like this album does have good songs in here for sure. And that Nightwish definitely overall has like a bunch of songs that are pretty bumping and are really fun. So again, I really love I keep forgetting the name of the song. Noise. Like Noise is one of my favorite Nightwish songs. Like that is such a fun song there. So yeah, they definitely do have some good stuff, but I again, like I said, I feel like I don't find myself gravitating as much towards like the calmer side of their stuff. And yeah, I really do hope that if there's other Nightwish albums out there, I hope they really don't do something like track 12 in here, because I don't know, I honestly just don't like it when bands do stuff like that, because it doesn't, because like I'm sure like they spend a lot of time like thinking creatively of like how they want to do all their monologuing lyrics, but it just kind of ruins the song. It's like it doesn't even really feel like a song anymore. Like they're not even like singing at all. Like they're just talking, and I'm like, this is lame. So, yeah, I'm hoping that there's not many Nightwish songs that are like that if I do end up reacting to some more Nightwish albums in the future. So, yeah. Yeah, it was also cool, I will say, like to get to hear more of Annette. Cause the first like Nightwish album that I fully reacted to was with Floor, which is their current singer right now. So it was definitely nice to get to hear more from Annette, which I feel like out of all the singers in the band, like I will clearly stay like I could get the appeal behind it, but I do not really like one of their early on singers that much at all. It's like from their albums, or I think like Moondance was on, I think that's the name of the song. Did I get that right? I have no idea. I'm not on the right playlist right now. Hold on. Pretty confident. Yeah, Tarja. I definitely said that wrong, didn't I? Whatever. You get what I mean. Yeah, Moondance. Okay, yeah. And I know that's like an instrumental Nightwish track. That's actually one of the few Nightwish instrumental tracks that's actually really solid. And Oceanborn. So yeah, like I'm not like really like a big fan of Charja that much. Like I just don't really like that type of singing all that much. But I will say I do like what Annette and Flora have brought to Nightwish. Like this is the kind of Nightwish that I feel like I like. They have singing voices that don't bother me all that much, and they're definitely very talented, and I think they were definitely good singers for the band. And I'm sure like some people definitely miss like the old singer, but I'm honestly glad that she is, because I'm one of the people that like she's not necessarily like a bad singer. Like her voice is good, but it's just not my type of singing I like. You know, I'm definitely kind of picky of my vocals sometimes, so. Tarja. Okay, thanks, Meg being my trusty old pronunciation. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, again, this wasn't necessarily a bad album. So I think like overall, if we count the tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I think about half the album's good. Which is fine, because I feel like that's like really the case of a lot of albums. Like it's rare to find albums like you have a damn good album, if like all the songs in it are absolutely phenomenal. But this is like a good example of like a good ordinary album where it's like not everything in the album is going to be like mind-blowing or like spectacular by any means. This is definitely like a good definition of what a solid album is. Like it'll have like its banger hits in there, but like not every song in it is great. Like this album honestly kind of reminds me of like something like Thousand Suns by Linkin Park. It's not like Hybrid Fury or Meteor, like, cause Hybrid Fury and Meteor, like, pretty much almost all the songs in that album are absolute bangers. Like, they're so damn good. But something like Thousand Suns, it's like they'll have like that has a couple instrumental tracks that are just completely forgettable, and even like some of the actual songs like aren't like Wretches and Kings or Robot Boy are just not that good, and so yeah. So it's definitely a classic trope in like albums. You'll definitely have like your good hitters like Last Ride of the Day or Story Time, and then you'll have ones that are just don't hit as much. But yeah, overall though, I think this was definitely like not up there as like one of my favorite albums I reacted to, but it wasn't one of the worst. I think it's one of those like solid in between albums. Yeah, I think that's my summary. So yeah, thank you again, Meg, for doing the donation request for this Nightwish album here. This was overall a good time to go for anyways, and I'm reminding myself how much I love some of their good popular like slapping hits, and yeah. And next to Dark Passion Play, I had this one in it. And their latest free Endless Forms, Beautiful Human Nature, and Yesterday I Have Floor. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's why I actually, when I was going through Nightwish stuff, that I wanted to like 2 Nightwish songs to choose for the random rock band reacts that I talked about. I actually looked up what albums have Floor in it because I think Floor is my favorite singer currently. Currently a Nightwish, so I was like, I want to hear more from her. I want to see what more she brings to the table. I think that's some of the Nightwish I like the most. All right, for real, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this Nightwish album reacts. Again, let me know down in the comments which Nightwish song is your personal favorite, and if you think some of my opinions are wrong, you can totally let me know in the comments below. Because I know that I definitely know, like, again, because I'm coming from someone who's not like the hugest symphonic metal fan. Well, I'm definitely gonna have very differing opinions, especially from people who absolutely love this genre of music. So. But yeah, thank you guys again so very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next awesome video here on the Luigi Reactors channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.